I assume all of you have already heard this news already, but in case you haven't, yes, Future Trunks is returning in Dragon Ball Super. Now, if you haven't heard this yet, you've probably been living under a rock for the past day or so. When I saw this for the first time, I was like, man, this is straight up BS clickbait. But when I see people, it was like advertised all over Dragon Ball. This is almost as big as the announcement that Dragon Ball Super was going to be announced. So, I thought it would be, at first I was like, man, this is so cool. Trunks is finally coming back. But after I thought about it for a while, I'm like, really? What is up, guys? Mr. Ninja75 here today, and today we're going to be talking about, is bringing Future Trunks back in Dragon Ball Super a good idea, or is it a bad idea? So, just so you know, I was inspired to make this video by BaamTyFighter, who shared his thoughts. And just so you know, guys, if you're excited about Trunks coming back, good for you, man. Like, I get it. Trunks is my favorite character. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. Trunks is my favorite character in all of Dragon Ball. In fact, it's just, So if you're okay, if you like all this, then, if you like him coming back, that's cool, man. I'm gonna respect your opinion, alright? And if you do think it's a good idea, then leave a comment down below, and we can have a peaceful discussion. So, alright, this is coming from a ginormous fan of Trunks. Here's why I don't believe this should work, alright? I assume all of you know, or at least have heard of Dragon Ball Heroes. In case you don't know what it is, it's a popular arcade game in Japan that adds a cool what-if story onto the whole thing. It has some excellent animation, probably even on par with Battle of Gods and Resurrection F. And this is an arcade game, keep in mind. But some of it doesn't even make sense. Super Saiyan 4 Gohan and Broly. Super Saiyan 4 Gohan and Broly. Super Android 17 and 18 fuse. Just Super Saiyan Blue Gohan, or correct me if I'm wrong. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, which I guess kind of makes sense, but still. And Super Saiyan 4 Gotenks. I understand why they make Dragon Ball Heroes. It's to appeal to the certain people. If you don't like Dragon Ball Heroes, that's fine, I understand there are a lot of people who don't like it because it's just purely fan service and the story makes no sense. Things about Dragon Ball Super, it's a canon story that will go down in history as far as we're concerned. And if you want to watch Dragon Ball Super, you have to stick with this. So, yeah, I don't know if this will work. Who knows? This might turn out to be amazing and I might change my mind later on. Who knows? They could have something really unique with this arc. Future Trunks coming back, that's a little predictable. Future Trunks coming back is how I feel about Bardock and Broly coming back. It's unnecessary. They already had their own time to shine. Thing is about Bardock, I went on a little rant a little bit earlier about fan service. That Bardock, what was I gonna say? That Bardock special, yeah, I believe it was 2011 or something like that, correct me if I'm wrong. That Bardock special, it wasn't bad. I mean, I had a little bit of enjoyment out of it, Super Saiyan Bardock, that was an alright what if, and if you didn't like it, whatever. But that's how I feel. So I think Bardock had his respective shine in the original Bardock movie. Broly, while I have some very strong feelings about the character, had his time to shine in the movies. It went horribly, done. Future Trunks doesn't need all this. He already has things that make him cool. He has an entire game, kind of him as a supporting character. The Xenoverse has an original story about him, and he even has his own special and his own Cell Saga. He has his time to shine in the Cell Saga, and for a little bit, he was the strongest Z fighter for a second. I think Future Trunks, I think this is just unnecessary, but I figured it was about time they do it, because I remember Gaten was calling out for Neverworld for it, and yet I never thought I'd say this, but for Neverworld was actually right. Huh. So I know, guys, I kind of rambled here for a second, and I'm sorry for the poor quality. Normally I'd put some gameplay over this, but of course it's weekday afternoon. I'm taking my finals exams and stuff, so yeah, what'd you guys think of this? I was about to say episode, then I realized I wasn't reviewing Dragon Ball Super. What'd you guys think of these news? I don't know. But if you like it, share what you thought of it down in the comments below. And sorry if I seem a little tired, just got done taking a test. Man, it was a 4-hour test, it was hard. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, Mr. Ninja75, out, see you guys.